Okay,
This is Fanny Meets Fanny. I'm Fanny.
I too am Fanny.
And we're back.
So, hey y'all. I know it's been a minute, so let's do this. I think they say they do this because I spit. Because I got a lot of saliva in my mouth.
We're in the pandemic. Listen, I was trying to get a little breather in. I'm about to put my mask back on. I'm not.
But I noticed, y'all. I'm gonna do mine this way. You do yours. I noticed, y'all, that I have a lot of saliva in my mouth. That's not how I wanted to start this video.
You can't trust people.
But I wonder why I have so much saliva in my mouth. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor.
You cannot trust. This is why people are like, wear your mask.
It's so much saliva.
And she came in my house without a mask.
But I was holding my saliva.
Put your fucking mask on.
But I was holding my saliva in.
No.
But I was wondering, I have so much saliva.
And I was about to take mine off for a second.
But let me show you why I think I have so much saliva. Because when I was pregnant with the 10, I had the worst pregnancy, even though my daughter is amazing. I'm glad to have had a daughter, to have the child. But I had the worst saliva experience. Like, I kept spitting all day long. I had to sleep with a towel. Like, sucking on a towel. I would rather have sucked candy, versus a towel. But you don't want to eat candy all night long, and then you fuck around and have tooth decay. So I had to suck on the towel.
Is that what this video is about?
It isn't, but I don't know why I started with the saliva. I have no idea. But I've noticed that since I've had a Tia, I have been like that since childbirth.
I promise you that's not what this video is about.
It's not, y'all, but it just came out. That's not the point. Okay, so here's what the video is about. Okay, so we did a
Let's preface this video. This is 2020 has been a hell of a year. We have not done a video, and this is 2020, the year of the coronavirus, and this weird ass virus has crippled the world, not just America. We talking about the world
because some people are trying to practice genocide.
It has put America at a standstill. We thought we were going to open up. We're back to square one.
Because it's genocide. It's they're trying to do this shit on purpose.
We locked in, and so many things have been happening. I mean, so many things have not been happening, and it's just a lot going on. So we're going to talk about a few things today, and Fanny wants to talk about one thing in particular. So
y'all know me. I love to talk about the church because I think the church does dumb shit on a regular. And I don't say that now. Don't get me wrong, saints. Those of you who are saints. I'm not saying God. I said church. So church does dumb shit. And not just, and I thought it could have been white church, like white America. And I got some white friends, and I'm good with this. I'm good with my friends. So I thought it was just going to be white America. No. Guess who it is? The blacks. I can't stand the blacks.
What happened?
I'm not saying that in a time of, because the whole racial thing is going on. Some people are going to be like, Stephanie, come on, that's not nice. But the blacks get on my nerves. I can do coloreds, and I can even do Negroes, but I can't do no blacks. So I think, white people were like, out Midwest, oh my God, we're covered by the blood of Jesus, and we're going to church. And we don't care what the government says. We're going to church. Praise the Lord. We're covered by his blood. I'm thinking, okay, white America. White America are always covered by the blood of Jesus. That's just fine. And surely my blacks, my people, we know better. We're like, nah, fuck that.
Right.
We'll see your ass next year.
Right.
Or we'll do some shit. How are we going to do it? Because we're in the age of virtual everything. So of course there's streaming, so we can always see streaming on church. So then I thought, from the parishioners' point of view, are y'all really wanting to go to the church house because y'all just want to get God, or you miss your boo, Deacon so-and-so, and he's at home with his wife and you can't see him? Or is it because you really don't have a life outside of church?
Listen,
I'm just asking.
Some people don't. They in church so much they don't have a life outside of church.
I'm asking for a friend because it's weird that you can get. It's weird that we go into church and people say this.
Yo, people really do be in church 7 days a week.
The church, that God is not the church, or you are the church. So if I'm outside of the fucking building,
When you said you was gonna talk about this, I didn't know where you was leading. I didn't know where you were going.
You thought it was going to be real church?
Yeah, I didn't know where you were
that.
gonna go with this.
Oh, hell no.
But we could go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
We could go
So
ahead.
we're the church, right? And we're outside of the building. Why are you motherfuckers trying to get back in the building? We still on it. I thought that's what
In the whole pandemic.
that's what the old people used to say. We're the church. And so I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck we trying to get back into a building with the whole pandemic going on. Everybody's like,
Because you missing your boo.
You missing your boo. You don't have shit to do other than church.
Ain't got shit to do other than
And you don't have shit to do other than church. So are you really doing God or are you doing church shit? Because if you're doing church shit, don't come back. When the pandemic is over and we're moving forward, don't come back to church.
You can't sit in your same seat by your favorite deacon, deaconess.
You can't. Don't come back to church though. We don't even need you.
You can't hug your neighbor that you hug every Sunday. You can't get your good feel in with your favorite neighbor that
Because you know that's why
you sit by every week.
And you know his wife is on the usher board and then he can hug you
That's
tighter
what it is.
when she's on the usher board.
That's what it is.
And when it's her Sunday to sing, when it's your Sunday to sing, you know your wife don't come to church.
That's what it is.
So you can hug all the women you want. I haven't had somebody in particular.
Or you ain't going to your church and your wife ain't going to their church.
Come on, say so.
But y'all home now and y'all doing virtual church together.
I'm just
I
saying.
didn't even think about that.
I'm just saying.
All couples don't go to the same church.
They don't, and there's a reason
Yeah,
why. Because I got a boo at Mount Sinai, and I don't need your
Everybody
ass.
don't have the same religion.
Come on.
Even though you should. I mean, I thought, some people, when you're married, you go to the same church, but that's not
No.
That's not law. Some people still choose their own faith or whatever.
Because I don't like your pastor. Fuck, I can't.
Somebody might be Catholic, somebody might be, Baptist. You never know.
And I
They
think
do
it's
their own
perfectly
thing,
fine, and I
and
think
then
it's
they're
fine.
suffering because they can't be with their boo.
Because you can't. I'm telling you, this shit ain't got nothing to do with God. This has everything to do with you can't do what you want to do at the
y'all
church house.
suffering right now.
Y'all are suffering,
Jeez
and y'all
Louise.
blaming the church,
Y'all trying to get back.
and y'all trying to use God as a flunky to get back in the church to do dumb shit or to do nothing at all.
I
Because
wasn't even thinking about that.
but what about the people who don't have shit to do, y'all? Like, what about the people who like their whole life?
Them old people. Listen.
I know some deaconesses.
The old people are going through. You hear me? They ain't got nothing to do.
Well, they got the telephone now, so old people always.
Nobody talking on the telephone no more. They don't know. They don't know how to text.
Well, that's why they still use the
Then
phone.
probably their grandchildren hook them up on Facebook, and then they request that everybody understand. If I see another old person from the church request me on Facebook, listen, you're
Nope.
not getting in. Do not request me.
No disrespect.
Deny. Reject. I'm rejecting all people. I don't care who you are. I don't know if you care. You knew my grandmother. You're not getting on my page.
Have you rejected Reb Wilson? R.E.B.
He's waiting.
He's waiting. No disrespect. I love this man. Like I love. I love
him. But
I love him.
Reb's waiting. He's waiting.
But Reb with a B is waiting.
He's waiting.
In my
everybody's waiting.
friend list because
Listen, it's so many people that are waiting. I don't know.
I feel so. Don't get me wrong. I love him like I love an apple fritter. Y'all know I love apple fritters. But I feel uncomfortable with him as my friend. I say some wild shit.
Listen, let me tell you something. These old people that be trying to be your friend, they ain't doing nothing but being nosy.
You saw so and so when she did.
That's all they doing. They want to go back and
Bitch,
gossip about
mind
what
your
you posting on your page. I don't need that in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But here's the thing.
Mind your business. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Go read 1 Corinthians. Like, leave me alone.
Go read 8 Thessalonians 5 and 7.
Pull up
and get some business.
Go get an adult coloring book. What we not about to do?
Or watch porn. And they have vintage porn, which means you can get the porn of your era.
Porn, yeah.
You get the porn of your era. Whatever your era is, they have that.
Please go watch some vintage
You have
porn.
XXNX, you have Pornhub.
I'm so mad you know the damn categories.
Bangbrothers.com.
I'm mad you know the categories. I'm mad you know the categories. And the daggone porn company. I'm mad you know porn companies.
I'm a single woman, and sometimes
You said the Bang Brothers.
I think it's called Bang. I will check it tonight. I'll check it tonight when I go on. But like XXNX, right? They give
That's
you
the Bang Brothers.
Yeah. So XXNX, and this just I'm gonna throw this commercial.
I do know about that.
This is our commercial.
Give me that. Listen, I do know about that vintage joint though. Yeah, y'all need to watch that. That's y'all.
That's your
speed
speed
right
because it's soft.
Listen. Look, that's another thing. Speaking of, look, you can't even cough these days.
Baby, don't call people like
Listen,
that.
let's segue right quick. You can't have a normal ass cough.
You can't even
looking
choke.
at you crazy. Listen, it could just be a dry cough. You could just have something stuck in your throat, and people.
Baby,
Listen, you gotta like.
did you get tested?
You gotta hide your cough.
I swear I did it last night because I drank some water and I drank it laying down. And so when I was looking at the video at the time I was drinking it,
Yeah.
and I was staying with my friend. And so I'm staying with my friend, and he's a good brother friend of mine. First of all, the judgment like I'm some type of hoe, not even a hoe, like some type of loosey goosey. But I'm a single woman, and goddamn it, if I want to have
Are
pleasure.
y'all sleeping in the same bed?
So I was coughing. No. And so I was watching something and I was coughing, but I drank the water wrong. And I ended up putting my face all in the pillow like this.
It's sad, yo.
So that nobody, so he wouldn't hear me.
Yo.
It's a terrible thing.
It is. People
But
look at you.
we can't sneeze. We can't cough. We can't bring up mucus. And then we do cough. We try to justify by saying, I swallowed that
Listen,
shit wrong.
you be about to die for a regular ass cough because you don't want to get the eyes. It's crazy out here.
We are in an ugly state.
Listen, I went out today. I swear this man behind us was coughing real bad, and we all turned and looked at him like, "Oh no, give us our check. We gotta go." Like, listen, we weren't even done, but we was like, "Check, please. We got to go."
Terrible because
It's
you can,
sad. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying?
and we could really just have a normal.
But I need you to use that hand sanitizer right there.
You ain't using
See
my
what I'm saying? She just cold, and I need her to use that hand sanitizer.
And I cough in the mask, but I don't worry about it because I like to be OCD
You can't
anyway.
even cough in the mask and be great.
So here's the thing. Now here's the thing. Atia, well, I'm gonna say my baby. I'm stop putting her name out there because she think I'm crazy.
Let me use some just to.
But my offspring loves this whole pandemic because she's sociable, but Atia don't like people in her space no fucking way. So when this shit jumped off, she was like, "Yes, mom, I'm here for it." They say 6 feet away. They need to be 13 feet away. And then I was in the grocery store, right? Because now we're in this space. Here's the thing. I don't know about y'all, but I've always been the person, when you standing behind me in the grocery store, when they standing real close, first of all, why the fuck are you behind me so close, bitch? Are you paying for my groceries? So I think this 6 feet thing is pretty good. I think it should have been something normal.
That's been irritating.
That shit is irritating anyway. So the pandemic ain't nothing but make me feel good about this. Bitch, why are you this fucking close?
That's been irritating.
Where's the sign? So these signs should have been here.
I'm
These little-
definitely here for that shit.
Cause if you're not paying for my groceries, get the fuck from behind me.
I'm definitely
Like you
here for
way
that.
too close to me.
6 feet.
So that should have been something and when you look at it when you're standing, it looks just normal. Like you should be that one so people can go through if they need to.
Exactly.
And all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
So anyway, my offspring is here for it. She's so excited about not having to look at people and be around people and touch people because this child don't like people.
I'm definitely here for that.
So I'm all right with the.
But let me tell you what's getting on my nerves. These one-way arrows in the grocery store.
I'm not going that fucking way.
Let me tell you something. You kiss my ass with that because
my ass.
what I'm not gonna do. And then I went down the
Go
wrong
away,
way.
no.
The lady was looking at the floor, looking at me, and I was like, "Listen, get the fuck out of my
Was
face."
she white?
No, she was black, and I was like,
Oh, one of the blacks.
"Lady, I'm not even paying attention to that shit. But what I'm gonna do is continue down this aisle and get these potato chips.
I need my fucking
You don't leave
marinara.
me alone."
Why the fuck would I go all the way around?
All the way around to get some
My-
goddamn potato
My
chips.
chips are
Get out
right
my
here.
way.
My chips are right here,
Please
boo.
get out my face.
Move, bitch. I've been dropping the bitch word.
Please get out my face with
Please.
these one way signs
But
on the
baby,
floor.
I haven't seen arrows.
They got arrows on the floor on almost every store. Y'all got me, man. Whatever. No, that's what
Y'all got me messed
I'm
up.
not doing that.
I'm
No,
not doing that.
I'm not following the arrows.
Okay, so we're not
following.
following arrows. I'm alright with the 6 feet. I'm alright
I'm
with
not
all
following
that.
arrows.
But I'm not following
Kiss my ass and
arrows.
follow arrows.
Now I get the 10 people to a store, or I don't need nothing that bad when I'm gonna sit the fuck
They
outside.
still doing that?
Some places are, I think, because when you start opening up phases of a city, of any city, and you really don't have this shit contained, you're gonna go back to the same shit. My recommendation really was to shut the world down.
I thought they
stopped for 1 month.
I thought they stopped the. Well, I know they still have capacity.
In certain stores.
I know they still have capacity things, but like the grocery store, I thought they were.
The grocery store is fine.
I thought they were past that, but some grocery stores still have a capacity thing because I mean it's a lot of people coming in, but
it really is, and I just don't. I think I would have thought that they would have shut the world down for a month. And shut the fucking world down. We ain't got shit.
And when we started this joint, we was acting a fool. You hear me?
Fuck.
We acted a fool when it first started.
But for real, if we think about it. If they would have shut the world down, well, one, they're not going to shut the world down for a month because it's a conspiracy. I said it. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, if you shut the world down, well, we weren't going to suffer. First of all, some of us don't need to fucking eat. You got high blood pressure, diabetes, all your shit fucked up. You don't really need to eat not another fucking thing anyway. So sit down. You with somebody that you don't know when you with somebody that you don't fucking like. So you married to this nigga that you've been married to, this sister you've been married to for the last 22 years, and here come the pandemic, and you realize that I don't like this bitch.
Listen,
I don't like this nigga.
Some people ain't gonna make it through the pandemic.
Oh, the divorce is on the rise.
But then some people are gonna make it through the pandemic.
There are some, but the divorce rate is going to be prolific.
Some people sleeping in separate bedrooms.
Baby, when this thing lifts, they are out of there. And you can keep these fucking kids. Because they didn't want it no one. They're realizing right now, I hate you and these children.
You and the kids.
I don't give a shit. And it's on both sides. And can you imagine the people that are with their boo things and they shouldn't have been and they should be home with their...
Hold on. Let me segue right quick. Are y'all... Let me talk to the teleworkers right quick. Are y'all getting up and brushing y'all teeth? And... are y'all showering every day? Because I've been told that some people ain't even doing those things.
My friend is. My friend is.
Some people ain't, but some people are not doing it. They're like, they're just rolling over. They're like, they're not doing personal.
People are not doing it in the morning.
They're not doing personal
morning.
Hygiene.
But are they doing it like in the course of the day?
It's like, where are you going? They're not going nowhere.
No, but you gotta wash your ass. Now that's just not something that's not. No, you gotta at least wash your ass.
I want you to wash your ass.
Like I don't even give a shit if it's at 4:00 p.m. Wash it at some point.
At least brush
your teeth and wash your face and get last night off of you and the day before.
They might not though. If your anxiety is at an all-time high and you're like not leaving the house, you might not be washing your face.
You gonna have corona. That's just it. Here's the thing. There have been so many speculations about what you should do, shouldn't do. The bottom line is nature.
I think I had corona.
You think you had it?
Like in April.
Okay, see, I wish I would have known. Let me tell you something. No, I'm out of here. Let me tell you something. I don't do this shit. No. We spent 34 minutes on the live, 17 minutes, 18 minutes on a regular video, and then she tells me, I think I had it.
That was 3 months ago.
I don't give a fuck if it... Girl.
That was 3 months ago. I had that joint a long time ago. I think I had that joint. I didn't get tested though. That joint was wild though. I think I had it.
I have an elderly mother that I have to go home to.
I said, I think I had it. I did have all the symptoms though. In April.
I have an elderly mother that I have to
go home to. In April.
Okay, so let me finish. Let me just finish so I can go. But I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not even joking with her ass. I'm so getting the fuck. So, what were we talking about before that shit happened? Now I don't even want to fucking talk. It's healthy, you guys, to go the fuck outside. What does that mean?
Let's go to 20.
No, I gotta check this out. We're gonna go all the way. Okay, no. But it's healthy to go outside. We're gonna do 20 minutes, y'all, and we're almost out. Just go the fuck outside. This is nature. Nature has never failed us. Now, we fail nature all the fucking time. But go roll your ass in some grass. Go and smoke some weed. Go and get a shot of Hennessy and vodka. Straight, that shit kills every fucking thing. Drink wisely. But get your daily shots in. Get some ginger and lime and drink that shit down. Nature kills every fucking thing. Go out and get a walk. Don't walk around with this shit in your car, in your house all day long. walking down the street when ain't nobody on the street and you got this on. Ain't nobody near you. Take in some fresh fucking air because you need that in your goddamn lungs.
You do. I don't even like sitting with this in the house.
This
is
like,
killing me right now. I ain't gonna lie.
And there was a nurse that said this shit is not healthy to breathe in your own. It wasn't your own toxins.
It makes you dizzy.
But she said to breathe in something that needs to be out in the atmosphere. You can't inhale that of your own because it
makes you dizzy as hell.
So get out in the streets, do some shit, and when church opens up, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see y'all at church. Those of you who got your boo things, and those of you who just don't have shit to do, don't come back to church because we don't need you. We don't need you. You're stupid. We don't need you. Did I just call the people stupid? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you stupid.
You did.
You know what? Get some Jesus. Get God before you come back to church. Is all I'm gonna say. So this is a good time to get God. Because if you come back to church, you're gonna be the same old dumb stupid person with nothing to do in your life. So. And then try to get as much sex as you can. And go to these sites.
She already told you about the vintage porn and the Bang Brothers.
Bye, y'all.
She already told you. This is Fanny.
I'm Fanny.
Until next time.
Bye.